Hey everyone, just a quick video. I'm going to talk about the bot problem that CS has. So for the past year, maybe 2 years, botting has been an issue throughout all of Deathmatch. And with the recent update, I would say maybe about like a week or two ago, I've noticed that there aren't as many. The bots seem to have gone away. Well, that wasn't true. They went to the hostage mode map group, Italy and Office. And just in these servers, just in this one match, you see everybody in this game is bots. I think there was a game after this that I didn't record. There was one human player. He didn't get kicked. And then I quit that game. I joined another server, and that server was just people running into this like cubby hole in middle and knifing each other. I was in spectator for I think all of them. I think in the end of the last, before I got kicked from that one game at the very end, I joined and it was just bots. I think I just used a Mag 7 the whole time. It was Office. I think it was Office. No, it was Italy. But it doesn't matter. But in general, it just seems that, this whole group is infested with bots. I did play Deathmatch last night in the other game modes and didn't have any bots. So I'm not sure if that's just me getting lucky last night or there's been some sort of hidden agreement with the bot people to just go to this and just infest it, kind of like cockroaches, you might say. But as you can see, they're all bots, and one of them, I'm not sure it was this game or if I recorded it, but one of these bots gets kicked for input automation. And I've just sort of had this thought the whole time while I was watching, because I watched for like 20 minutes, so I was just, taking it easy. So all these have been just kicked for input automation. And I'd say about 75% of the bots that are here, um, they don't quit if you spectate them. The other like 25% or so, if you do spectate them within like 5 seconds, they quit out. And then I imagine that if they do reconnect. If it isn't this server, it's another one. But whenever they would reconnect and they would be in the server that I was in, they'd be the same thing. They'd quit like after 5 seconds. And some of them would use the bonus weapons because you get like bonus points for that. You get this right now. It's the CZ, but for right now, it's just crazy how because there's the input automation technology that they've implemented after those keyboards came out, the Razer keyboards or the Wooting keyboards. Where it detects, the I forget the keys. It's been so long since it's even been a thing because they're not allowed in any competition, be it professional, Counter Strike, or just simple gameplay. And so the problem that we have is that how are they not getting detected? Because there's no key. I doubt there's a keyboard attached. This is all some kind of program that's, I imagine, is interfaced with the game. Because I'm just trying to figure out how. I have no idea how this program works, how these bots work. Because it's kind of like human beings. Like you can look at this thing, this sort of bot right now, and its movement is sporadic. Even right that one right there is it's just crazy. Like it doesn't move like a human. It snaps like crazy. Like you would think this would get detected. You would think that the sort of the software they have for the anti-cheat or anything would detect this odd gameplay. And so you have to wonder. I'm just curious how it works. The only way I can really see it being fixed is if you just charge money for the game again. I mean, right now that's it would help a good bit because if you let's say a cheater gets banned or these bot accounts get banned, then they can't trade their items. You really want to spend $15 on a new game, making a new account, and then you have to then, if you spent all your if you spent, it's what, $15, $16 for a Armory Pass. That's close to like $100 if it's not over 100. It's not profitable at that point if you're constantly getting banned or having to redo all these things. I think that's until they can get a better technology. They can make VACnet better, or they can make the bot detection better. I think in the short term, that's the best that Valve can do. I get why it's free to play because you get more people that way, and you don't have to put money into it. But it's only $15, and I would maybe even charge 10 because the game's still missing game modes. But that's another video for another time, maybe later in the year. But for the moment, it just sucks. These bots, it's just blatant. It's not fun. Hopefully, maybe at the end of the year, something is done by Valve. But until then, enjoy the rest of this silly little bot video. Look, join the server for yourself if you don't get banned. But until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.